I'm Monica Martinez, and this is your community calendar. The beautiful North Shore Mountains are part of the act as Bard on the Beach performs 4 Shakespeare plays in Vanier Park. For a lighter act, catch the comedy Much Ado About Nothing, but if you prefer the drama that Shakespeare is best known for, then grab a seat to Antony and Cleopatra, Falstaff, or Henry V. Performances go on for 2 more weeks with the last showing on September 26th. So maybe Shakespeare is not quite your style, but you still love the theatre, then come check out one of the 600 performances at the Vancouver International Fringe Festival here at the beautiful Granville Island. It's one of the city's most diverse and eclectic mix of theatre entertainment, but you've only got a couple days left. The festival does end on Sunday, so come check out one of the many lively performances. All right, so you're just not into the theatre, but you love to laugh. Vancouver Global Comedy Fest is bringing together some of the best comedians from across Canada and the US in Vancouver for 1 week. So if you want a couple laughs, you know where to go. That was your calendar. I'm Monica Martinez.
Federal officials have gone to court to try to stop the release of 4 more Tamil migrants who arrived in BC by boat last month. The Immigration and Refugee Board ordered the release of the women, but a lawyer for the Canada Border Services Agency has told a federal court judge the women must be kept in custody until Ottawa is absolutely sure who they are.
With education costs higher than ever, one local organization is helping to alleviate the financial burden. Christa Dao reports.
It's that time of year again when parents are sending their kids back to school. But here at the Salvation Army, they're sending off backpacks instead. Major Ken Ritson has seen the backpack and school supplies drive help many families since its launch 6 years ago.
It came about through a need and the fact that the people are coming to us and we've been supplying with school supplies and we're trying to make sure that they go to needy children.
Volunteer coordinator Mark Tuzel believes the smiles are the most rewarding part of the job.
So it's the reactions that I love the most because parents come in, you can see a lot of stress on people's faces and they come in and to hand them a backpack, the stress just disappears. The kids look at the backpack and they're surprised with what's inside. And the kids don't even want to leave the office as they're looking through all of the supplies.
Vancouver Salvation Army has been providing families in need with backpacks and school supplies for over 6 years. However, in recent years, that number has increased dramatically. The organization says it will continue to provide this service with generous donations from the community. I'm Christa Dao in Burnaby for BCIT Magazine.
Coming up, Burnaby's Wildlife Association Care Center staff tells us about their biggest challenges when working with animals.
This man-made duck pond doesn't look like much of a hospital, but for these guys, it's where they'll become healthy again before going back to the wilds. Here at the Burnaby Wildlife Association, it's all thanks to the staff and volunteers who make it happen, despite lacking equipment that would help make their jobs easier.
An x-ray facility would be something that, would be totally beneficial to us, but we just don't have the funding for it at the moment.
Wildlife rehabilitator Marcy Potter says they rely on private donations because they aren't backed by the government.
I don't think their priorities are the same as ours, so right now at least we've got our fabulous donors.
And a lack of financial support from the government isn't the only issue here either. Animal cruelty keeps caging birds like these, and Potter says it needs to stop.
You would think it's common sense not to hurt an animal, but it's obviously not. And so we just need to get the word out that, animals have feelings. They suffer tremendously at the hands of some people. If you do know anybody that is abusing an animal, you want to call the SPCA. They have a cruelty report line, and it can be completely anonymous, and they are very good at taking care of following up on that.
Through their work with birds, skunks, and more, the Wildlife Association's dedication to furry friends will continue on, whether or not they receive apathy from the government, humans, and the environment. Brenna Temple in Burnaby for BCIT Magazine.
The Vancouver Aquarium has a new whistling parrot. Alwena Shirley finds out why its performance attracts so many visitors to the gallery.
The Vancouver Aquarium's Graham Amazon Gallery is bursting with life and color. a toucanet enjoys being fed by its caregiver, along with a little game. But the star of the show is Cosmo, a blue-fronted Amazon parrot, a new resident to the gallery.
Woo woo woo! Woo woo woo! She's very personable, but yet she's not one that she wants to go and visit everyone. She likes to stay here and she'll like hang upside down and be silly to people. And she'll talk to people and she'll whistle. I needed to make sure that she was stimulated all the time. So the perfect thing is like children's movies or like Disney movies right now, because most of the time the birds, they love the sounds because that children kind of sound, those tones, the whistling, singing, the bright colors going on. It was perfect. Andrea is here, who whistles with her, as soon as she sees her, she starts whistling away. She'll whistle when she sees her doing her thing. Or if she sees Kristen, then she'll start kind of dancing around. She's a really cute little bird. I don't know. I think she's adorable. Can you whistle?
Cosmo has definitely found her perch and integrated well into her new Amazon environment.
Who's the bird? Who's the bird? You're the bird. Good girl.
In Vancouver, I'm Alwena Shirley for BCIT Magazine.
Political satirist Bill Maher gets immortalized in Hollywood with his own Walk of Fame on the star of Hollywood Boulevard. The talk show host said he wanted to thank George Bush, Sarah Palin, and the Pope. There are now almost 2,500 stars on the famous sidewalk. If you have any questions or comments regarding this program, please visit us online at bcitbroadcastnews.ca or bcit-broadcast.com.
I'm Ben Milger along with Corinne Skalbeck, and that's today's BCIT Magazine.
And now we'll leave you with a look at these brave participants finishing the 20-story descent for charity. Thanks for watching.
Congratulations to both of you. You both survived the drop zone.